Hi everyone, my name is Angie and this is me and my natural habitat. Today I bring you a second U-Gears project, and this time I've come prepared with glue in case something breaks again. This is actually the one that caught my attention originally. The flower one was what I found on their website subsequently when I went to search for them. But this was the one that I actually saw on Instagram that actually caught my attention, and we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna try and do a fast one before something happens to my GoPro again. Yep. Same as last time, it comes in one box with everything pre-packed for you. I've prepared everything I need, so the wax is here. I've got the glue here. Don't need the scissors anymore. Ooh, this is the butterfly wings. So it comes with colored and just wood. Oh, I thought it was something that I had to paint. So like I fully expected to just go with the wood and leave it as it is. I didn't know this is... You know, they give you the prepackaged one. String, another set of wax and toothpicks and the sandpaper. This is 24. This is 30. Oh, it's the same, so I can technically reuse that one. So this shall go one side first. This is the main show. So same as the previous one, instruction manual comes really detailed in multiple languages. It actually showed you the amount of spare parts it comes with. It feels like this is a newer version of the previous model, like a newer release compared to the previous one, because certain things inside is a lot more detailed. Like for example, I now have a measuring guide, which is here. I have a ruler now. This is still the part that gets to me. It's so hard to pop things out. You can use this to push the parts out from this piece, which is a lot smarter compared to the previous one. I mean, I probably could have done that as well, but it just didn't cross my mind. Okay, let's get into it. This took a lot longer than I expected. I started this whole thing at like 1 PM. It is currently 8:30 at night. It's dark. I'm quite amazed at how well the U-Gear can create like a mechanical model, because like there's so much detail and everything is so intricate. Okay, so here it is. It's ginormous. The legs, you can't really see, but so the legs is actually the start stop. So if I press this, the backmost leg, this will stop the movement, and then pushing this one will start. But I haven't winded it up yet, so nothing's happening. So this one will stop the motion, and then I can turn this. You need to turn quite a lot for it to actually like start. So turn this and then press this so that it will start moving. Boom. Yeah, so it's actually quite, it's really intricate. Really proud of myself for finishing this. But at the same time, something broke as normal. Something broke somewhere in the middle of recording. I managed to glue it back together, but it's still kind of soft, so I feel like I should actually wait for it to, you know, cure before I do anything else. But me being impatient, I didn't wait. This was a lot better to make than the last one. It comes with like a tool for you to poke things out, which a lot of the times I actually really needed this, because like my fingernails just not doing it. Yep, and you can tell how damaged this thing is now. Yeah, those are not like dust or anything. Those are actually the wood that actually chipped off because it was so hard to remove the individual parts from the piece of wood that was holding it. I actually have one piece left, which I'm not sure whether I missed out, but it doesn't seem like I did. Let me go back and check. Oh, I did miss something somewhere. Yeah, the front legs is not exactly moving in sequence now. Like they're not moving together because I missed the part. So it's supposed to be able to move together, but now it's not, so individually it's, yeah, which is fine. It's not like exactly part of the mechanics. I can just let it be. Honestly, so done right now. I just want to pack up and move on. This was so much harder to do. I did not expect it to be this hard. Props to you, Gear, for creating something so full of details and a mechanism that functions really well. It still kind of pissed me off about how hard like it is to fit individual parts together, but well, the flower is still not sitting in the base properly. This flower, I feel like if I move it anymore, I might break something, but it's not like fully seated in this base yet. But it's not part of like the mechanism, it's just part of aesthetics, so I guess that's fine. Like, as long as it's not toppling over, I guess it's fine. If you are a little more crafty person, definitely give this a shot. I feel like you do need to be a little bit more crafty to get this one working, because there's a lot of parts whereby you needed to cut and trim to specific sizes, and there's a lot of small things whereby it's hard if you are a bit more clumsy with your hands. But definitely give this a go if you're slightly more crafty. If you want to give it a shot, please go ahead. I enjoyed myself doing this, not during, but definitely after. I really enjoyed the end product. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's the next day. It's bright again. I actually felt that my brain was too dead yesterday to process what was going on, and my family was home, so that was a little bit awkward talking when they're in the house. Still trying to get used to that part. But so I actually took out the broken wings and tried to fix it, so because it wasn't actually gluing together properly when I was recording, because the wings is actually quite heavy, so this part was the part that broke and all the weight was being put down on this joint, and it's not exactly gluing together well. So I decided that, okay, I'm just gonna take it off and redo the glue, and well, because of that I get to see all these details. I'm actually quite amazed at how much details can go into a toy, essentially. The wings look so pretty. It flaps at a very violent way. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be, because seeing the videos posted online, it doesn't look like it would fly that violently. But then again, the wings are really, really big, and there's a lot of like, I mean, if I'm getting the physics right, then there's a lot of air resistance, so the movements are bigger. Or maybe I just didn't tighten the rubber bands enough, but it flies really violently. So I'm gonna fix back the wings, and also I actually managed to fit back that missing piece that I realized was for the front legs. I actually got it in without removing too much of the stuff. I basically just removed the two front legs and put that back and fixed it back. So that was actually quite easy. It's the wings part was the one that took a while, because basically I decided to wait overnight for the glue to cure, and I did not expect it to take me as long as it took for this to finish. Like I completely did not expect 7.5 hours working on this model. My hands are sore, especially like the fingernail parts, the thumb parts, when I was trying to get this recording going on and I had to like insert the SD card. It actually hurts, but it's the same as the previous one. I'm working with a lot of wood, so I guess like that's what I have to deal with. That thing they provided to poke stuff out, that was quite handy. The previous one came with something similar, but I mean, they didn't specifically outright say that you can use it to poke things out, but that's what I did anyway. So I will fix everything back, and I will see you in the next video.